It is a boring but very important Bitcoin update. So one very important thing is there is a pattern that basically plays out every single time, and this is basically confirming that Bitcoin is going lower. Very shortly running through the news, Israel and the US is still bombing Iran. 6 Arab nations jointly made a statement against Iran. At the same time, there is seemingly boots going on the ground. Again, been talking about this whole week. I do believe tomorrow is going to be a very, very, very important day. I'm going to drop the major update tomorrow. Iran rapidly building up defense in the Kharg Island, the place where 90% of their oil export is happening. And the most scariest thing is that they made a statement and they say, for years we've been waiting for the Americans to reach the designated points, and for more than 2 decades we have trained for this moment with asymmetric warfare strategy. Now we have only one message for the American soldiers: come closer. Bro, I'm telling you, this can be like a D-Day type of thing if that actually plays out tomorrow or throughout the weekend. At the same time, Orange Man is still saying that they won and they want to make a deal. All I say is, do not believe any headlines. Short Bitcoin, long oil, thank me later. And I see there are so many smart asses. Did that got my ass liquidated? Oil is too binary. Might as well gamble on that. Short a global asset that provides breaker. What a strategy. Let me know how that works for you. Well, you know what? I can tell you one thing, and that is this. I see calling me names for short and Bitcoin and long and oil happening again. When this happens, you know shit is going down. I'm up about $3,200 on my Bitcoin short and about $900, about $1,800 up on my oil long. So thank you so much. It actually is going fantastic. I'm also short S&P. I'm going to talk about all this now. Let's talk about Bitcoin first. One, why I know it's going lower. Every single time you see this pattern on a higher time frame, liquidity build up, taken. Liquidity build up, taken. Liquidity build up, taken. Liquidity build up, taken. Guess what's happening now? Liquidity build up. I'm sure it's going up. No, it's not. It's going down. Liquidity build up, taken. Liquidity build up, taken. The only first time when it's not going to go down is if after the liquidity buildup, it's not liquidity buildup and down, but actually a V-shaped recovery. And then we are going to see, we have seen this several times throughout history, that is when the bottom is in. It is not now. So if you look here, this is a V-shaped recovery. You can see it as it's coming down. It's building up liquidity on the top. But when it's coming down like this, let me just go into the daily. When it's coming down like this, liquidity buildup, down, liquidity build up, down, liquidity build up, down, liquidity build up, down, liquidity build up, down. It's the same fucking playbook every single time. And then guess what happens? There is no liquidity build up here. There's a little bit, but then there is an immediate reversal here. And from that point on, liquidity build up, liquidity build up, liquidity build up. It's the same scenario, exact same playbook. So that said, that is one of the main reasons, but I'm pretty confident Bitcoin is going lower. Ultimately, I do have my short positions in. I do have a skull position I opened up in Bitfunded that is here. I posted it in the community. The community, yesterday I got a DM. So the community is a free Telegram chat channel where I post my thoughts when I can't come here on YouTube. So join in because you're not going to miss when I actually take trades because I can't be here. So it's worth joining in, okay? So that's that. Bitcoin, I'm short, stop loss at 150 or 177. And I'm riding this sub 60s incoming, hopefully, or most likely this weekend. Second, the S&P, 4th trading day in a row that has failed to close above the 200 EMA. I don't really trade EMAs, but I have made this post about the S&P 500, and I said that it is going to have a major drop. 4 times happened in the past, this pattern that we've seen, that on the weekly level we had a massive basically a close below the previous weekly high. So that means that this is the pattern I'm expecting, and I'm expecting the S&P to come down to 5,500. And in case ground invasion does happen, this is basically inevitable. And then let's look at oil as well, because I think it's relevant and very, very important. I said here, I've been waiting for this level to hit again. I've been telling you when oil was up here, and I've been telling you in the community that I'm adding to my oil longs. I've been literally saying, where is it? I've been literally saying that I am adding to the oil longs. I don't know where it is. Anyway, in the update here and the shows as well, I've been telling you, if you don't know who I am, by the way, my name is 𝗙𝗲𝗃. 22% if you're not subscribed. I've been here since 2016. I do these trading videos 5 to 10 minutes every day. It's not as boring as this one, but it is pretty cool, so subscribe to the channel. So that said, I've been waiting for this to happen. It did come back 50% on this leg, and I do believe that oil is heading to 125. It is gearing up. Yes, it does seem like it's not, but I'm telling you, it can be considered relatively cool. We can see something like this, especially usually Trump de-escalates on Fridays. We'll see how that goes, but ultimately, I do believe the low is in at $75 in oil. I will keep adding if I see that Trump is de-escalating tomorrow. Tomorrow's update is going to be a major one, so it's actually worth checking it it out tomorrow. And I also will have a major announcement about, how you can come and, have fun with me and a football match and paintball and drink some Spanish wine and stuff like that. So that's it, guys. Short update. A little bit boring. I've been saying this throughout the entire week. So if you're not in the community, I think you're missing out. And if you're not watching these daily shows, I think you should subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on, and yeah, come back for another one. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.